Great piece of defending. Now it's Martinelli. Plays it forward to Aubameyang. It's 1-0. Arsenal 1-0 up in the North London derby. Saka has plenty of space. Beats his man. Plays it to Lacazette. Lacazette to the far post. Aubameyang. That's another goal. It's Chambers with the ball on the right hand side now. Ceballos. Oh, what a goal! Arsenal make football look so easy. Before we start, I'd like to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon members. All credit goes out to them as it's their support that is helping me create these videos. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment to FMSCOUT's YouTube page. Peace and enjoy the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FMSCOUT's YouTube channel. It's RDF and I am here and very excited to show you a new system that I have created. So we're going to do this video a little different this time. So the season's already played. I won't be showing you results at the end of the video. And obviously you can see right now that I have won the league with Arsenal getting 94 points. But with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring 41 goals and checking the team stats in the league, you can see that Arsenal placed 7th with the average possession with 52%. But we scored 111 goals. That is very, very great. I can't wait to show you guys the system. Cross completion, we got the most. Crosses completed, we have the most. Passes completed, we ended up with 6. We created 127 chances in the league. We have the best conversion rate in the league too. But defending, we have the 3rd best defense in the league. We only conceded 2 from corners. Overall, we had 17 clean sheets and we have the best tackles won ratio. Aubameyang was the top goal scorer with 36 goals in 33 starts. Lacazette ending 5th top goal scorer with 17. Nicolas Pepe also scoring 15. Pepe has the best average minutes per goal alongside Aubameyang, and Lacazette is also there in the list. But also chances created, it's Lacazette. Lacazette has the most chances created alongside the best assists. So now let's talk about the system that I am very excited to show you. And as you can see, the system is a 1-4-2-3. That is right, you heard correct. So we're playing with 1 centre back alongside 4 players in the deep midfield area with 2 central midfielders and 3 strikers. Now this formation is heavily influenced by the WM formation that was invented by Herbert Chapman, who is a legend at this football club. Philosophy and the invention of this is creating a false back line. So that is something that I have invented in this football manager. The idea behind it is having the 4 players ahead of the 1 defender, which would be the right wing back, the left wing back and the 2 defensive midfielders, is actually the real back line, with the centre back acting as the sweeper. Effectively, it's a very high defence line as we are using the deep areas of our midfield as the false defence line. I created a very unconventional shaped tactic which was hugely successful in my first season at Arsenal. This tactic is all about goals, but it does not neglect the defence. The idea behind this madness is that everyone has a responsibility attacking, but also has a responsibility to defend. There are also many different links and relationships that form within this system. I use a false 9 that gels the front 3 together, whilst the 2 wide strikers have the license to roam around, find pockets, move into channels, come deep, but also get behind the defence line. In midfield, I use a playmaker that helps with the creativity in midfield, alongside a box-to-box midfielder that links the midfield with the final third. He is also a water carrier. He carries the ball from deep areas and drives further up the field. But the 2 midfielders are heavily protected by the 2 defensive midfielders playing behind them. I use a half-back for this role, so when defending and out of possession, that 1-man defence now easily turns into a 5-man at the back, with the wing-backs also looking to drop back when out of possession. The wing-backs are very important as they are the only players who offer natural width. This is a possession-based tactic. I like to unlock the defence by passing into spaces. The two wide strikers and the wing-backs benefit a lot from these type of passes. So, out of possession, as you can see, we have a much higher defence line. So my false defence line are actually positioned around or over the halfway line, with the sweeper centre-back covering just behind. I've gone for the standard line of engagement because I want to create a high block up the pitch. With my defensive players around the halfway line, I don't want my attackers, my final third players, too high up the field. I want to encourage the opposition's defence to come out a little bit so we can trap them by being congested in the central of the midfield. Our pressing intensity is more urgent. We want to be on the front foot at all times. We don't want to give the opposition too much time on the ball, but at the same time we don't want to go overkill with the pressing. In transition, I've gone for regroup. Like I said, I want everyone sharing the responsibility of defending and attacking. So when we have lost the ball, I want the whole team to drop deep. I want them to come back and help out defending, but as soon as we win the ball, I want my players to be countering and running into space, waiting for the passes that can be delivered into space. With the keeper's distribution, this can be tweaked to however you like, but with me, I like to throw it long to the wing backs. I don't think it's wise to be playing it to your centre back, as there is only one of them. In possession, our attacking width is wide. This should give our players a little bit more space. And approaching play, we're going to pass into space whilst playing out of defence. We want to prioritise possession also, so our passing directness is shorter alongside the higher tempo. We will be looking to work the ball into the box, delivering low crosses when we are out wide. So we're going to talk about the player roles. We're going to use the sweeper keeper on attack. The reason why I'm doing this is because this defense line really should be very, very high. Like I said, this is the actual defense line. I want my sweeper keeper to be coming off his line as far as possible. Here we have a central defender that is on cover. I've instructed him to take less risks as he has hardly any support alongside him, only ahead of him. So I don't want him to be taking risk on the ball. Also, I'm asking him to close down less. I want him to be holding his position. For the two full centre backs or the two half backs, they will be looking to drop deep, and this can effectively make a back five when they do come deep. I have also asked them to close down less. This is just minimizing my risk when we are out of possession. This minimizes the risk of giving away fouls. This minimizes the risk of being beaten by dribbles too easily. On the left hand side, we've gone for the complete wing back. On attack, he's going to be the more attacking wing back. I've given him the license to do whatever he wants up and down this flank. On this side, I've also got the advanced playmaker, asking him to run wide with the ball, come wider and pass it shorter. The reason why I'm asking him to come wide is because I want him to create a little relationship with the wing back, playing key passes to the wing back, and also with the wing back on attack and the advanced playmaker on support. With the advanced playmaker coming out wide, this should create a mini overlap situation. On the right hand side, I've gone with a wing back on support. He is still fairly attacking, just not as attacking as the left sided wing back. And I'm asking him to cross down the byline. I don't want him to be crossing from deep. I want him to be crossing from the byline, helping to create clear-cut chances. With the right hand side of midfield, we've gone for the box-to-box midfielder who is on support, asking him to dribble more, be the water carrier. So if he does pick up the ball from the deep areas, I want him to drive with the ball further up the pitch. Now for the strikers on each flanks, I've gone just for the pass shorter, as they are attacking players and their mentality is on very attacking, which would mean they are going to play a lot of direct and risky balls. So passing shorter just tones down the risky balls a little bit. And for the central striker, he is a false 9. In possession and out of possession, you will find he is in this area a lot. So the 3-man strike actually turns out to be a 2-man strike with an attacking midfielder behind them. But the starting position is 3-man up top. For the opposition instructions, for every game, I make sure that their wing backs or their full backs are being tight marked. The reason why I do that is in hope that these 2 strikers on the flanks, when defending, help out by drifting out wide and staying close to the opposition's wing back, not giving them time or space just to continuously go up and down the flanks. I want my strikers to give my lone wing backs a little bit more support. Now let's talk about training. Now this here is just a little template of what I used during the season. I didn't have a set training schedule, so I didn't have one and then plugged it in every week. I usually worked my training around the balanced schedule. So what I would do, I would use a balanced schedule, and then I will add things that are most important for me and the philosophy. So things like creating chances and converting them are very important, because we are going to create a lot. So we need to be able to convert these. And then I put a chance creation alongside maybe attacking movement. I'll throw in a little teamwork just to get the team cohesed together and working well, because this is a weird shape. So this is what I would generally go with, something like this. Sometimes I would use attack and I will edit this attack as well. But when I'm playing against Man City and United in the elite teams, what I would usually do, I would go to defense now and I will tweak this as well. So for example, we don't actually defend that much from the front. We don't close down really, and we don't close down the goalkeeper. So what I would do, I would change this. Then I will work on our pressing or restricting. I'll also throw in a match preparation session as well, just to prepare for these big games. And for individual training, I've got a guide out, guys. You can go and watch that training guide. I've applied that training guide into this training too. So just for example, I have Aubameyang. He is a physical type player. So for training, I've given him complete forward attack, as that trains a lot of physicals. I've also given him passing additional focus, just because he's playing as a complete forward. He will be expected to create some chances too, and he's passing and visions on 11. So I just thought, just give him the passing additional focus. Another example is Reece Nelson, who's had to play up front for the season and is now natural. He was only a competent striker. After one season, he's now a natural striker. Oh, he's also a wonder kid as well. Lovely. As we can see, his player style is a technical player style, and when we go to his development, I've given him the false 9, which is a very technical role. I've also given him the additional focus of final third to help him better his technical game. So that's it, guys, for the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you do try out this new formation that I have created. I haven't really got a name for it yet. It's just called RDFs 1-4-2-3 New Football, the false defense line. Hopefully one of you guys can give me a name for this style of football in the comments. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Shout out to all my Patreon members too. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Just a quick update, I have purchased a new mic stand with the money I have earned from Patreon so far, so the money is going to good use. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Peace and love. Stay safe. See ya.